Hi everyone, this is Veronica. Today we are going to talk about one of the government scheme that is about bioethanol projects that are already going in India, especially the integrated ones, that how government is trying to boost them. So we'll discuss this in detail. For my video updates, you can follow me on Instagram and Facebook. This is a channel StudyIQ. If you're preparing for any government exam, a pen drive and tablet courses are also available. Here on the slide, you can see the list of courses we have. If you want to buy or have any additional information about any of these courses, you can call us on these numbers or you can visit our website too. The PDF of this lecture will be available on our website. It will be available in both the languages, Hindi and English. Now, what is the relevance of this topic from your exam point of view? If I talk from UPSC perspective, in your mains paper 2 governance, it will be there. Right, it can be covered under these topics. And at objective level, what is PMJVY Yojana? You should know about it. And at subjective level, what are its aim, particulars of the scheme? So we'll discuss that in detail, obviously. So now why it is in news? Because recently the Cabinet Committee on Economic Affairs, they have approved the Pradhan Mantri JIVAN Yojana. So you need to remember the name here also, that is in Hindi, Jaiv Indhan Vatavaran Anukul Fasal Avshesh Nivaran Yojana. So it's a bit tough, but you need to mug it up, right? So what is the aim of this particular scheme? See, it aims for providing financial support to integrated bioethanol projects using lignocellulosic biomass and other renewable feedstock. So here we have used a lot of words like bioethanol, biomass, renewable feedstock. See, bioethanol is obviously your ethyl alcohol, but bioethanol is one which is derived from the biomass. Now biomass is your plant and animal material, and renewable energy, you already know that we have so much energy crunch going in, and in the coming years there will be energy crisis. So we are trying to depend upon renewable energy resources now, and biomass is considered to be that renewable energy source to produce such kind of biofuels. So yes, the financial support will be given to these projects, integrated bioethanol projects. Now let's see what is the scheme. Okay, I think I'm ahead. No, yeah, this is the slide. So yes, what is the target here? Ministry of Petroleum and Natural Gas. So it comes under Ministry of Petroleum and Natural Gas. So they have targeted to achieve 10% blending percentage of ethanol in petrol by 2022. Right, so this is the target, and therefore they are aiming at an alternate route via second generation ethanol. Now what is this second generation ethanol? We have different generations of ethanol. For example, first generation ethanol, second generation, third generation, fourth generation. Now in first generation, there comes the biomass that we will derive ethanol from. What kind of biomass? Especially the crops. But what is the problem with the first generation ethanol? It raises a question of food security, because here the biomass is maize, your rice, so your staple food. Okay, so what is the problem here? If farmers will start growing these things in their fields, not for the food but for the biofuel, so there will be the crisis of food in the country at global level also. So we need to depend upon biomass, bioethanol that is derived from the biomass, which are non-crops, feedstock, right, non-food types, right? For example, there is straw, agricultural waste, bagases, forest residues, municipal waste, especially the vegetative waste, that comes under 2G ethanol, right? So what is the third thing? So let me tell you about the second again. So therefore this is an alternate route, that is a 2G ethanol from biomass and other waste which are being explored by Ministry of Petroleum and Natural Gas to bridge supply gap of EBP program. Now see, this whole JIVAN scheme, in short, if you need to know what is this, here we are providing first the financial support to the bioethanol projects, and second we need to bridge the gap. Like whatever we thought, there is a program called ethanol blended petrol program earlier, which was launched in 2003. I will tell you in detail about this in the last slide. But whatever we thought, we could not achieve. So to bridge those gaps, like what could be done to improve this program, JIVAN scheme is launched. Now the third here is the PMJVY Yojana is being launched as a tool to create 2G ethanol capacity in the country and attract investments in this sector. We want to attract private investments also. And what is the implementing agency here? That is CHT, Center for High Technology. Now this policy also allows the procurement of ethanol also. There will be set guidelines, vendors will be selected, proper procurement profile would be there. So the procurement of ethanol that will be produced from molasses and non-food feedstock. For example, there is celluloses, lignocelluloses material, and even including the petrochemical route also. So this is about this scheme. So we'll discuss now the features of this scheme. See, the scheme focuses to incentivize 2G ethanol sector. 2G ethanol I already explained you, and they want to support this nascent industry by creating a suitable ecosystem for setting up commercial projects and obviously increasing the research and development in this sector. See, here government wants, the aim is that we want to produce biofuel from the waste materials, agricultural waste, and etc, right? But we need a efficient technology for this process also. And from where the technology will come? One route is we want to buy it from outside foreign countries, but that then again it will cost our economy so much. So we need to develop our own technology where efficiency should be higher for the blending of ethanol with petrol. So obviously research and development will be one of the feature under this scheme. Next is we are including oil marketing companies also. See, the ethanol which will be produced by the scheme and the beneficiaries will be mandatorily supplied to, so the beneficiaries will mandatory supply this oil, this particular stock to the oil marketing companies to further enhance the blending percentage under EBP program. Now, apart from supplementing the target, so obviously there are a lot of things supplementing target, but there are more features to the scheme also. Next is government is trying to meet a different vision for India to reduce import dependence by way of substituting fossil fuels with biofuels. Right now our dependence is much more on fossil fuels, but now we want to shift to biofuels. We need to reduce our import because for fossil fuels we depend a lot on our imports, and that costs our economy a lot. Now, achieving GHG emissions. So see, these are the greenhouse emissions, so we need to reduce these things also through progressive blending substitutions of fossil fuels, because burning of fossil fuels, they release lot of greenhouse gases which are harmful for the environment, atmosphere, and they cause lot of air pollution also. Now, addressing these environmental concerns which are caused due to burning of biomass crop residues, and therefore ultimately it will improve the health of citizens also, which are highly affected due to air pollution, and moreover it will increase the farmer income also. Why farmer income? See, if they will grow these agricultural waste, which is usually a waste for them, but now the companies are buying it, so it will eventually increase the farmers income also. And it will also create rural and urban employment opportunities. Rural, so it will be definitely help farmers and urban, because we will initiate lot of projects and industries in this sector, so lot of urban employment will be there. Moreover, by adopting these things, this scheme, and implementing it, we are contributing towards Swachh Bharat mission also, and moreover we are creating second generation biomass of ethanol technologies at our home only, in India only. So these are the native technologies which will be developed. Now, let let's talk about the implementation of this. What is the total financial? JIVAN Yojana will be supported with a total financial outlay of rupees 1969 crore, and that will be from a period of 2018-19 to 2023-24. From this to this in 2 phases. So under this project, 12 commercial scale and 10 demonstration scale second generation ethanol projects that will be started under VGF. So VGF is viability gap funding. So you want to know here what is viability gap funding. See, it means a grant, one time or deferred, provided to support infrastructure projects that are economically justified but they fall short of financial viability. So such projects which are financially not viable but economically they are justified, so these are the infrastructure projects which are long term and totally development oriented. See, there are certain projects in the country which won't give immediate results to the investors, so people are not ready to invest in it, but they are visioned for long term development. So therefore government has created this viability gap funding for such long term projects. So it will be in 2 phases here, right? So this is the thing. And now last thing is here about EBP program, that is ethanol blended, let me write here, ethanol blended program that I already told you. This was a program which was launched in 2003 for undertaking blending of ethanol in petrol. But now this JIVAN scheme, this is already providing financial support to such projects and even giving a boost to EBP program also. And it aimed, what is the aim of this project was to address environmental concerns due to fossil fuel burnings, and presently this is running in 21 states and 4 union territories. And under EBP program, oil marketing companies are to blend up to 10% of ethanol in petrol. So these are the features of this earlier program which was started in 2000, back in 2003. So this is all about this scheme. If you have any queries, you can contact me anywhere on the social media, be it Instagram, Telegram channel or Facebook. Okay, thank you.